It's man, we've been coming here for over 10 years, something.
Yeah.
And I remember we both. Well, first show we played was in the smaller upstairs main Palladium, and yeah, we've sold that bitch out, and yeah, we've been coming here ever since. It seems like it keeps getting better. You know what I mean? It's like they started off, it was really rocking, and then you know it's so wild. But it's weird because every place it goes through some type of change. You know, like Albuquerque, New Mexico, is like one of the craziest, most
Denver, Colorado.
yeah, outlandish, crazy places. Denver, it's like Worcester is on that list with these people. Though. You know,
Dallas
straight up,
is
they're
like
up
that
there.
too.
Dallas, there's a lot of places that are just
Northern
like
California.
You know, it's the one. You know,
Certain places
it's like we're still trying to move them though. It's like Worcester has been a place that stuck out for so long. You know, it's like they've been doing it for so long.
You know, it's kind of like another home away from home. You know, I always say that about Gallup, but this is, you know, I feel that here too. You know, it's comfortable.
Straight up.
You know, you got some cities you go to, you're like, can't wait to get out of here. Here it's like shit. Wish we could stay another day. It's one of those.
Right.
Out here, it's one of the ones that stick out to you. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's true.
my first tour in '06, this one stuck out to me the most. Besides like at home, you know. And the first time I went to California, those are the ones those are the three that stuck out to me the most. You know, it's like one of the ones that just stick out hardcore to you. You know, to where you're like, you remember it to a T every time. It don't mesh with other shows like sometimes on other tours.
So you start remembering spots like, oh, there's a Burger King over there,
Right.
there's a Taco Bell around that way.
Subway right down the street.
Right.
And there used to be a hot dog vendor that was out here all the time.
Yeah,
and a couple years ago, I was harassed by one of the policemen out here because I was actually helping somebody put CDs back in a trailer. And they came over like, what are you doing? You're selling the bitches out of here. You're gonna go to jail. And I was like, no, I ain't. But yeah, it was with Worcester still been the shit to us. The police are actually really cool to us for the most part too. You know, that was just one instance. It was, I just had to laugh a couple years ago.
Right.
Well, you know,
peddling.
Right, I was peddling shit. I was out there peddling CD. And what happened was we had given away a CD, and sure enough, we didn't have it organized correctly, and you were supposed to get it on the way out the door, and you couldn't get it, so you had to come to the fucking trailer to get the damn CD. I was just giving them to people, and they're like, "Nah, you're selling them." Yeah, but no, Worcester's always a shit. They got great food, like they said. You know, it's an awesome little town. Last time I was here, I almost got in a car accident with somebody out on that freeway over there. There was a fucking little ass car that spun out in front of us, and he beef. Last second, rolled around. He had a trailer on and everything. I don't know how he did it.
I guess so.
Thumbs up. Not good drivers in Worcester.
That's Massachusetts.
Sorry.
East Coast period.
That's straight up. We got them in
East
Detroit
Coast
too.
shit
We're
like
really
that,
bad too.
man.
Midwest is bad.
Yeah.
They ain't that good either. Man. No. No, wait, I listen to most of our stuff. I mean, not like my stuff, but I mean, I listen to some psychopathic stuff and Cottonmouth.
I listen to everything. I
do.
my Pandora and just flip through everything.
I've listened
shit
to a
that
lot
I
of
ain't
shit.
heard in a while, you know, punch up that artist, just whatever.
To me, it's a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff in the
know.
game ain't. It's not good no more right now. So it's like, am I willing to throw somebody's name out there? No, because it's not even worth saying. It's not really good. It's rap has changed. You know what I mean? Rap music is hip hop about, you know, it's a lot of cat in the hat shit and kitty shit nowadays. And
They're trying to dumb everybody
they're
down.
dumbing it down really too bad to where it's so stupid I can't even get it no more. It's like, you know, and it's really bad because technically we are a part of rap music, right? They don't like to, you know, they don't like to fucking acknowledge us. But in the same sense, we don't do the pussified shit that they do.
Well,
that's
a
what's
lot of
fucked
people
up.
look at the paint, you know,
It's like they look at the paint, they're like, fuck you already. Well, that's number one, right? But if you look at past the paint, you hear the music, you might be seeing that your shit sucks and our shit is actually all right. Because that's kind of what's happening right now. The mainstream shit is a bunch of garbage. So that's my opinion.
Last chance. That video, if I would have did that video with no paint, it would have probably went somewhere. But why? You know, you know what I'm saying? It's,
that song's
different.
Bona fide.
And
especially being a DJ.
It's about family. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm painting up. You know, because I do videos without the paint, with the paint. Paint, you know?
Yeah.
Like, hey y'all, I'm walking through the streets and shit like that. I don't walk around my neighborhood painted up. So with that one, it was just like, hey y'all, what's up? I got it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
There's a difference with it.
I listen to everything, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I listen to everything. Like, I keep my eye on a lot of shit. And like Blaze said, he's right, man. There's a lot of shit out here that ain't even worth mentioning. And you know, as a DJ, I'm the first one to shoot a name out.
Exactly.
I'll be the first one telling anybody, even if, you know, if they ain't heard, I'll be like, hey, check this out, man. You know, I'll be the first one. But recently, it's all stupid shit, man. I mean, there's only a few people out there right now that's already established that's, you know, really worth listening to, you know what I'm saying? Compared to all the dumb shit out there, all that shit is, you know, I understand the concept behind it, to where it's just dancing and stuff like that. You know, it's all dance music, shit like that, but it's, some of that shit is just...
Half the time it's not those.
Right.
It's the lyrics that's put to that dance music.
Right. That's what it is, yeah, for sure.
Oh, it's just hip-hop in general.
Yeah, it was like...
A lot of rock back,
Yeah, we got it right in the right time where it was all like everything started. There was hip-hop on the East Coast and like gangster rap on the West Coast. And, you know, there was a little bit of craziness, psycho gangster in the South with like Ghetto Boys and shit like that. So, yeah, a lot of that stuff. I mean, when we came around, there was a lot of different stuff out there, but when we came, we tried to bring our own shit. You know what I mean? Not be the same as everybody else that's out there.
Once I realized I didn't need a drummer, a guitar player, a keyboard player,
100%.
I was like, shit, I'm good.
Shit.
Rapping.
I came out with these and was like, yup, I'm good.
I always wanted to be a musician.
It's a whole other
But I
medium.
know I
It's
didn't
part
play
of
instruments.
hip hop.
So
You
it's
know what I
like-
mean? DJing is part of the hip hop medium. So
Yeah.
it's like that's what it was. You replaced the drummer and the guitarist with a DJ.
Right.
And that's what Run DMC did. You know, and
Those
so
elements.
that's what happened.
That's why a lot of older cats that do play the music, like Prince, for instance, and hate on, you know, rappers, like, you know, the tech, you know, just how technology is with making beats these days, you know.
Oh, it's so much easier. Anybody can do it. You know, you can do it. Just
Like what you use is not an instrument.
Right.
Clay.
It's not an instrument. Yeah, I don't prove that
What they
wrong.
try to say.
Right, you know.
That's what they try to say.
But that's actually what made it, you know, possible for people to get out there and do it, you know.
It made it possible for anybody to do it. You know what I mean? So it's like, but when we came along, we weren't part of that anybody.
Right. I mean, you can see,
You know what I mean? We
you heard it
started
over and over again.
before
If it
that.
wasn't for rap,
Yeah.
there'd be
And
a
then now
lot
it's
more
like
murders, a
anybody.
lot more
So-
everything out there. You know what I'm saying? It's like rap opens up doors for a lot of people. You know, like my man over there, he films videos. You know what I'm saying? He does videos for us and
Different people doing different
Tom
things.
Z and everybody.
And there's all types of jobs within it, man. That's what it is.
That right, Jesse James?
Hell yeah.
Just like you guys, you know, it's like you're here doing this with us, you know, like you said, we met at the gathering years back, and
Exactly.
you know, we're taking over. You behind the camera, you interviewing, him behind his camera, you know, that's what we're doing, you know, it's a full circle of us,
We're on top.
right, you know? Just like there's a 12-year-old Juggalo that was in line today, that's probably 10 years from now, that's gonna be that same person behind the camera giving the interview, you know?
Exactly, yeah.
I mean, hey, from the beginning of it, always was like that, though. You know, you always thought that at one point there's going to be, you know, juggalos are going to grow up, or juggalettes, either way, they're going to grow up and be something, you know, other than that, other than what it, you know, what
That-
normalcy that people think that they're just aspire to be, nothing, you know.
Right.
And it's like, from day one, I think we always try to say that, though. You can be anything you want to be, you know what I mean? Even being a juggalo, you can be
That's why there's a
whatever you
problem
want.
with the whole FBI
You can like what you
thing.
want, you can
You
do
have,
what you
you
want.
know.
We had an idea of some of the stuff, but in the same aspect, it was like, I mean, I said, to me, it was weird because you know, I'd look at it in different realms, I guess, because the FBI believes, you know, juggalos are classified a gang as like in a certain area, in certain areas. So it's like, yeah, and I understand it's 100% true. They do, you know, it does hurt our sales because that Hatchet Man's on most every product that we sell. So if you're not allowed to wear that to school or just down on the block, you know what I mean, then sure enough, that's gonna hurt, you know,
I did a
us
survey.
at home. So, you know what I mean? It's like, there are people that it happens to, it just happens in different areas. And it's like, it might not be prominent or prevalent out here in Worcester because people are more accepting out here. But if you go out to like New Mexico, like we were talking about, Albuquerque or Phoenix or something, then you can by all means, you can get pulled over and your tattoos are taken a picture
not a
of
cop
because they want to know who you are.
Gang squad across
Because
the
of your
street watching
tattoos.
the
Right,
show.
so
Because
it's
of
the
your
West
chain.
Coast a lot
But
more.
hey, that's a
towards
waste of
movie
their
stuff.
time, not ours. 'Cause
It is. It's a waste of our
Sure.
time because once people see that there's nothing different than Kiss, they're the Kiss Army, and Slipknot
Lady
has the
Gaga's
maggots,
Monsters.
Lady Gaga has the monsters. It's like, what's the difference between it? So Lady Gaga's monsters a bunch of fucking gang members? I don't believe that either. You know what I mean? Because it's just a bunch of bullshit. It's just they have.
Her fans do bad shit too.
They do. There's a bunch of.
And when she does something,
bad
they'll
egg
come
in
back
every-
to her and be
There's
like,
a
why
bad
you
egg
do
in every
that?
bunch, straight
I
up.
did a
Hey, Kiss just came out with an album. I'll get all them now.
I spun his track in Oakland this past Friday. I had a show.
Thanks.
I spun gang related, and
Yeah.
when it was running the intro, I was like, how many of y'all been a victim of harassment from the police for being a juggalo? Everybody's hand in the crowd said like these, everybody's hand in the crowd went up, and I was just like, wow, because in Detroit, specifically in Detroit, we don't see that as much because they know who the gangs are. You know what I'm saying? They know.
Again, we grew up looked at as we were a gang. That's why it's like you might be. It's like we always.
It's always been
What
that
set
way.
you claim? What set you claim was always like
I
that.
think the perception has always been that.
It just
matter
wasn't-
what,
Ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? It's like everyone always belonged to a crew or a set. That was just your posse. But now it's just
It's
now
bigger
it's
now.
outlandish.
Yeah.
It's even bigger than that. It's like, what about the guy who is in the military right now, who has that hatchet man
Fighting for our
tag,
country.
and he's fighting for our country and fighting for you and me and everybody else right now? Because there are countless the kids that are fucking straight up military. Are you gonna go bust all them kids out of the military because they are?
Or are you gonna
in a
kick 'em
gang?
out?
You're gonna kick them out? No, you fucking need them.
Right.
So you need to shut your motherfucking mouth and let bygones be bygones and do what the fuck's going on, and let them do, because they're not going to do it with normal gang members, and they've already had problems, you know what I mean? I watch TV just like anybody. If you see the shit, they're fucking tagging shit up in Iraq, it's Latin Kings and shit,
Right.
out in Iraq, tagging shit up,
Yeah.
tagging their fucking names, Latin Kings, all this shit. So, obviously, I think it's a little small problem. They
Right.
just need something to talk about. You know what I mean? And that's what it is. It's like they needed something else.
They're
to
just
grasp
mad
onto.
that the gathering's bigger than their Bohemian Grove. Look at the Bohemian Grove, I'm telling you. It's their own little gathering with FBIs and presidents and this and that, and they all get together and talk about the world. It's all men, and they have little prostitutes and teenage boys that they all fuck. You know what I'm saying? For real.
Oh, man.
But that's their shit.
Damn.
And then when they see something like the gathering, when they're only 2,000 strong and the gathering's 10, 15,000 strong, that's a threat. You know what I'm saying? Especially when these are our world leaders. You know what I mean? I don't know.
What about the guy with the
Power to the
hatchet
people.
tag that's in the FBI right now?
Right.
Did he get fired?
Or cops.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
I've had people come up to me at autograph things, just at Hot Topic. One time I was doing some autograph thing, and it was a cop, Gang Regs just came out, and he came up to me, and he was like, man, what's up with that swine flu, boys? It's like, man, come on. It's like everybody has a little bit of resentment for cops every now and again. Well, I'm a juggalo, I'm a cop, dog. I'm like, well, I mean, you're cool with me right now, but as soon as you leave here, you're still a cop, bro. It's like, come on, you know what I'm saying? You have sworn some sort of oath to that shit. Being a juggalo, you ain't sworn no oath to me. You don't owe me shit, and I don't owe you shit. It's like, we're just family. This is, what we do. And that's the difference between it, you know what I mean? With a cop,
Cops are on a
he's
quota.
sworn an oath. They fucking get paid to do that shit. So, you know what I mean? How far does your juggalo love go and your police love go? You know what I mean? Where does it meet and where does it clash? And it might clash with me, you know what I mean? If I light a joint up in front of a cop, I mean, is he sure gonna fucking arrest me? Most likely, yes. You know what I mean? But we have been in certain situations where it hasn't happened. We did that one gathering where it was in somewhere in Ohio, and they had police all over the grounds, and we were smoking weed from them, and we were talking about it, and they said it was cool. They didn't mind you smoking weed. They didn't mind you doing anything like that. Their problem is the minute you go and you fucking exchange hands with a bag of weed and not money, that's where they got a problem. Because now you're fucking trying to do it right in front of them. You're trying to sell the shit right in front of them. Don't make them look stupid. and you'll be all right. And that's exactly how that gathering went. And it was pretty cool. We got fucking just as high as we got
Well,
at any
let's
other
just say
gathering.
we unorganized, get a little more organized.
That's it, hey.
And then see through.